Hello everyone! Today is book review day because I just finished The Stud by Barbara Delinsky. I didn't particularly like this book. I didn't like, did not like the way she wrote this book. I didn't like the way she wrote the characters and the personalities they had, just the way that she had her female thinking about the guy. Like, she would think, like, he was just so macho and, just a lot of stuff I didn't like in here. There was only one part, and it was like... Okay, so we're like right in the middle of the book, between like chapter 6, chapter 9, like 6, 7, 8, 9. Roughly those 4 chapters. Maybe less, but roughly between those chapters is the one part where he gets... I'm kind of putting on a little personality on him, but he gets this way. He gets a cute and adorable and just funny. But that was the only part that I actually kind of liked. It was my cup of tea, and it also felt very fast. But I understand that, yes, some of the stuff just went very fast because she just wanted a baby. All she wanted was to get pregnant with a baby, but in a way that involved, actually having sex with a person. She didn't want that at first, but, he convinced her to do it that way. I don't know. I didn't like a lot of stuff about this book. It just felt way too, there are some books, and mainly they're written for the time period of, the macho man, the man. This is the man. The man does a lot of the stuff. And the woman is just, the woman does the womanly things. And she's all diminutive and cute and pretty and very shy and just silent sort of thing. And the man, he does a lot of, the work, hard work. He brings home the money and just very... And I can understand that with, doing in medieval times and, kind of went into the Regency, because, women start to gain, more, equalism and, being less oppressed. Oppressed is not the word I'm looking for, but it's the word that comes to my brain and comes out of my mouth. Yeah. And, Viking age, but that's sort of middle-aged, medieval times, that sort of section. But this book is set in the 80s, I can totally tell it's set in the 80s, maybe late 80s. It just feels like you're going backward with women and equal rights, I mean actual equal rights, not oh my god, blah 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 blah, just being we're feminists. I'm talking about women and equal rights. Men and women having equal, being equal. Not, off in that tangent. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, this was not a favorite book of mine. It was okay to read. I don't like Barbara's writing style either. I just did not like the way she wrote. I didn't like the way she wrote her characters in this book. I didn't like the way, how fast things were progressing. If I had read this type of book, I would have preferred to have read it in, this was a 12-chapter book. I would have preferred reading it in, a 25 to 30-chapter book where you could expand on things and, fully immerse in, why. Because these two characters were very, they were equal and, they were both very independent.
They both had, she heads her own, department company, and they have, a few department stores around the world, and he goes off to do finding treasures, sort of like an Indiana Jones type thing, except he's not a teacher. He just does the adventuring type part.
They're very happy being independent and type things, but sometimes those type of people, they clash very hard, and they're not good to be together, but there is somehow they are good to be together. These two meshed really good.
Probably because even though Jenna, our lovely heroine of the story, she is in that, as I said, she heads a department store and has a lot of stuff, and very, independent sort of woman, but she also has like this very shy, diminutive sort of personality, and he's very like outgoing. He's very confident and such. And those sort of personalities, like they mesh good. They somehow those two type of personalities, they always sort of find a way to go together.
That's what this type of is. But it went way too fast for me. Like, she could have, like, I would have loved if someone else wrote this type of story, and most likely I've read this type of story. Like, we have two independent people, one of them's a bit more confident than the other one's a bit more shy, and they come together. They come together so well, but they explore their relationship and their personalities so much more in like a 25 to 30 chapter book, better than a 12 chapter book. But I do understand this is just like, a light, quick read, just like a chick flick type of thing, just very quick and easy, but I didn't like that. And like the second last chapter, when things just hit the fan in that chapter, which is chapter 11, I really didn't like the way things were going there. I did not like it. So I am not going to recommend this book, but I can't stop anyone from reading it if you want to read it. So this makes me worried about when I read Lake News, because that is by her. I worry about it. But it is a 25 to 30 chapter book. It is very thick. It is this thick. It's quite thick. And it's part of a series. So, it's not the first, it's the second one in it. It probably has a better setting and makes more sense. Also, it is a really thick book, so things get to be more developed in that type of book. Whereas this one, these are really hit or miss for me, like these Harlequin type books. Well, this one's by Mira. It's a Mira romance, but I just call all of these like 12 chapter books, like really small ones like these. They're more Harlequin type books. They're very like quick and easy romances.
It very depends on the type of book and the type of like relationship that goes on there, and how well the author writes, how the flow of stuff. Yeah.
That was this book, and I'm done it. Thank God. And now I'm on to this book. Yay! I am reading a library book, as you can see from here, and it is the last book in a series I'm reading. This is Angel Stone by Juliet Dark, the third book in the Fairwick trilogy. You can see right there? Yeah. And now, because like I kind of started reading it yesterday, because like literally I was on the last 3 chapters of this book, and I was like concerned about when I was going to be finished it, and I like literally, it was the middle of the day. I was nowhere near you guys or like my laptop to go record it, so I had to stop reading this book and start reading this one. Like, I literally only have read the first page. Yeah, yes, literally like this and this side. I have not started this side, which is page 5. Wow, okay, whatever. But anyway, I haven't even started reading the third page or side of the book. So, anyway, I'm gonna get to read the back of it and, maybe some stuff in the beginning. Yay! I get to read it to you at proper time. At the beginning of a story, not like when I'm reading this much. Alright.
I hate this. They covered up this part. Like, there's a lovely, you can put it right there. There's a lovely chunk right here that has nothing there. Or like on these sides here. Whatever, just keeping it all uniform and stuff.
But I do have all this to read to you. For Callie McFay, a half-witch, half-fae professor of folklore and Gothic literature, the fight to save the enchanted town of Fairwick, New York, is far from over. After a hostile takeover by the Grove, a sinister group of witches and their cohort, many of the local fae have been banished or killed, including Callie's one true love. In place of the spirit of tolerance and harmony, the new administration at Fairwick College has fostered an air of danger and distrust. With her new... I can't read. I can't pronounce. With her unique magical abilities, Callie is the only one who can rescue her friends from exile and restore order to the school. a task that requires her to find the Angel Stone, legendary talisman of immense power. Propelled on an extraordinary quest back to 17th century Scotland, Callie risks her life to obtain the stone. Yet when she encounters a sexy... Pronounce words right! Yet when she encounters a sexy incarnation of her lost love, she finds the greater risk is to her heart. As the fate of Fairwick hangs in the balance, Callie must make a wrenching choice. Reclaim a chance for eternal passion or save everything she holds dear. Oh my god, this is just no. That's not... Okay. This is going to be an epic climactic end to a trilogy, which is great. I love it. And I love the fact that we get to go to Scotland. I kind of love Scotland and Ireland, and I love their accents. Oh my god, I orgasm every time I hear that sort of accent. Like, it's so good. But there is no way she has to make the big decision. Like, yeah, okay. She will have to make a big decision. Like, she obviously probably will save everything she holds dear first. And then, like, in the process, it will end up she will be saving her one true love, pretty much. Like, that has to happen. It has to happen that way. Because it's just... Oh! If it doesn't happen, like, I will be so sad. Because I love Callie and her true love. Like, oh, fuck. What was his name? Bob? Oh, it was a very, like, American type of, like, a nondescript name, like Bob.
Or, like...
I don't know. I think it was Bob. I don't know. I will, like, I'm gonna... Oh, my teeth. Ow! Anyway, I will be getting that book for Christmas from my aunt, regardless. Even without having read this, I'm going to add this onto my buy wish list and hopefully get it for Christmas because I already love this. Yeah, like, this is probably going to be the best one out of all three of them. There are 31 chapters exactly because we start right on chapter 1. There's no prologue. That is this book. And this is the next one I am reading from the library. Out of my personal stuff, this is the next one I will be reading. It is Sleeping with the Enemy by Jamie Denton. I'm not going to read the back or anything yet. I'm just going to let you know this is my next personal one that I will be reading. But anyway, this is the end of my book review. I hope you enjoyed it. It was, yeah, I did not like the book that I gave a review on. I have to go finish organizing stuff over there on my bed. I gotta snack on a little something. I'm freaking hungry. I don't know why. And then I'm going to clean up. Yeah, because I have a lot of paper and cardboard stuff in my room. And I need to get rid of that because it's making my room dry. Like, drier than it usually is. So, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And you can leave comments down below telling me what you thought of maybe this book, Barbara Delinsky, if she gets better from, like, her older books like this, where's the publication date on this? Yeah, this is copyright 1991, so this is set in the 80s because that's pretty much... Just don't leave negative comments down below because we do not need negativity in the world anymore. And if this is the first time you're watching this, I do book reviews as this one is, hauls, unboxing, unbagging, because some stuff comes in plastic bags and not just boxes. Vlogmas, I'm hoping to do 2016 Vlogmas, and maybe, you know, random vlogs here and there. If you want those, you hit the subscribe button down there by my picture. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.